mid-season finale. Sorry, mid-season special, episode 4, season 2, and we're here live. And Pesci, let them know who we got today.
We got a very special guest today. This is a longtime friend of mine. We go way back. I've known this kid forever. I'm so excited to see what he's got ready for us to share for us today. Give it up for my boy, DG Dom.
My boy.
What's good
My
with y'all?
boy.
What's good with y'all? Thank y'all boys for having me.
Thank you for coming on, man. I was super excited to get you on here. You've been asking for it for a minute, and now that we're in a good spot to have people on, I'm super excited for this episode,
Thanks,
man.
bro.
I've been waiting.
Absolutely. Joe's been vouching for you since day one. I'm on the wagon. This is a respectable ass dude. Respectable. I definitely happy to have you. And I know everybody watching, sitting here.
So first live episode. It's for you guys. I told you guys we coming for the number one spot. Whoever is number one in the sports entertainment, whatever podcast, whatever TV show, we coming for it. And that's a fact.
I haven't heard a response from Big Perk after that call out.
Listen, Big Perk, I'm going to send you another one. Get me on ESPN, and I'm violating you. And I am violating you. Any topic, any day, any sport, I don't care what it is. I will get the facts and straight violate. Get me on TV. Get me on TV. Somebody get me on TV, man.
ESPN.
Yeah, something. ESPN,
anything,
Fox Sports, CBS, whatever it is. I get on motherfucking Nickelodeon talk sports. I don't even give a fuck.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's get right to it. DG Dom, let us know first things first. How did you get started in the music? That's what I want to know first thing.
Started in the music?
In the music.
All right. You want to know the real story?
I want to know the real. This is authentic out here.
Look, some people are going to be mad about the real story, though. That's the thing. I'm going to tell you it, though.
Listen,
I'm going to tell you the real story.
Are we going to get in trouble if somebody goes start knocking
Nah. All right, so this what happened, right? We was at a party, right? I was with my boy, him actually, and shout out John, by the way.
Shout out John.
I was with my boy, though, and we was at this girl's house.
We're back. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. I fucked up. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I'll take the blame on that. I'll take the L. But we're back. And we got cut off right at the beginning of the story. So I'm going to pass it back to Dom so he can let y'all know where this music shit really started from.
Beginning of the story. All right, bet. Where the music shit started from. All right, so we went to a party, right? And we was at this girl's house.
Shorty.
Yeah, Shorty, you know what I mean? This girl. Her dude came to the house and he was like, let me know if she was doing anything with anybody, you know what I mean? So we was like, we was like, nah, bro. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
You ain't gonna rat yourself out.
No, she was. But
Of course,
you know,
they going.
She was, but
We do that.
Then someone must have told him. Because then, like, a day later, like the next day, 2 days later, I seen them posting on. Nah, you know actually what happened? We posted a cover photo at the party.
Oh, okay.
And
So he saw that y'all was there.
yeah, well, he knew we was there because he pulled up. He asked us at the party like what happened and shit. And we was just like nothing, bro. Like you know what I mean, we got her. You know what I mean? But nah. But fucking. So he must have seen it. He obviously seen the cover photo, and then it was just mad posts like I'm not even gonna get into specifics, but mad posts like talking crazy like wild, right? So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm not about to respond to him on Facebook. Like I'm not about to be back and forth type shit on Facebook.
Twitter fingers.
So I'm like,
Yeah, we don't do that.
yeah, no Twitter fingers, right? No, fuck that shit. So anyways, I'm like, all right, bet. I'm about to drop a diss track, right? My first joint.
Okay.
I never even been to the studio before type shit. Like.
So that's a good question. How did you record it? On your phone?
No. I actually went to a person, you know, Jojo. I don't know if you know him, Jojo Mansour.
Come on, man. My man,
You know,
JoJo.
JoJo.
We us, man.
Yeah, we us. You know, shout out we us.
AJ knows JoJo. Okay.
Shout out we us.
So if he knows him,
So I went to
know.
him.
I know.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I went to him and I'm like, yo, I was straight up with him too. I was like, yo, bro, I ain't never recorded before, bro. So you know what I mean? Just walk me through it.
Yeah.
Let me know how I gotta do this, like what's going on. I need more energy. And he's a great engineer, man, like great producer.
Right.
So he just let me know. He was just like, yo, more energy, you know what I mean, type shit. And I was like, all right, bet. And then I don't know, it just came out good. And then after that, everyone was like, yo, that shit was hard. So I'm like, maybe I should actually like start doing this, like maybe taking it serious, because I've always freestyled and always like written shit down just to myself, just you know, fucking around and shit.
Okay.
But at that point, I was like, all right, maybe, you know, people are fucking with it, because I ain't even gonna lie to you. At first, I'm like, ain't no one even gonna fuck with my shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So then it's like, after it got so much, you know, love and support, I was like, maybe I should start doing this, you know? And then I just grew up, like, a passion for it. Always wanting to go record. Always wanting to, you know, going crazy, too. Like,
give me a timeline.
6 hours at the studio.
Give me a timeline. When was this party? Like, I'm saying, like, I want to know where you are now to when this started. How long has it been that you've been doing this?
This party was on Halloween.
I was going to say, it can't be this year.
Last year.
Oh, word?
Word.
So
Like
you really only
last
been
year.
on this.
I've been making music for about a year.
Yeah.
Like actually recording and shit.
Yeah. So
Like,
rapping
for
is
about
not
1 year.
like, it's not new to you, because like you said, you was always freestyling.
Yeah, I was
writing
always
stuff
freestyling
down.
and shit.
That was
like
the first time you actually got into the studio.
exactly,
And, like,
exactly.
made
Got in the
magic
studio
happen.
and started like, you know, actually trying. You know what I mean, to do this shit, because I was always nervous.
Yeah.
Like I was always like, damn, you know what I mean? I can't. I don't know how to go in the studio and do this shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But I was just like, you know, after him making the stats and shit, I was fired up.
Yeah,
I
of
was
course.
like, yo,
Anybody
what's
would be.
up?
Anybody would
I'm
be,
like,
yeah.
yo, what's up? I'm about to go to the stew.
Yeah.
We about to go crazy. But nah, man, we squashed that shit. Like, I mean, we didn't even really squash that shit. He seen us and he was like, you know, he was like, it was never really about y'all, like, type shit. But
Yeah.
It is what it is.
you know how that go. But
That's where you got it started, though. That's where you got
Yeah,
your
for real.
confidence in doing
and that's,
music. So,
bro, that's the story. Like, that's
yeah.
how it started. It's crazy to believe. I've only been making music for, I think I just shared on Facebook about, literally it was like probably like 2 weeks ago. Like,
Yeah.
because I recorded it after, like I recorded it and I ain't drop it for a minute either. Like I ain't drop it for like, you know what I mean? Like 2-3 weeks damn near, because I was like, yo, I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know if anyone gonna fuck with it. Then I played it to, you know, mad people I'll be with, and they was like, yo, that shit hard, bro. Like,
I dropped this shit.
that
So
shit
was it
hard.
straight bars, or you actually made it a song?
I made it like a song. You know, like I did it to you ever heard Back Again with Lil Durk?
I probably have. It's not
And,
ringing bells.
I
King-
probably had
King
two,
Von?
but I don't know.
I
Well, I
probably
did it to
have.
their beat, so
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? I did it to their
Okay.
shit, so I was like, it wasn't even really my own beat either. Like I just
Yeah,
went in
yeah.
there. I'm like, yo, let me hop on this joint real quick, like,
Yeah.
type shit. So
My first song.
Don't talk about your first song. Please don't talk
It's
about
kind of no, because it kind of relates to the same thing he's saying. Is I just made a song just to be funny, right?
Right.
Me and my roommate. We dropped it. It was a Chirac remix.
right,
It got like a crazy amount of plays.
got like 4K plays
Yeah,
on SoundCloud
so-
to this day.
So then,
All
my
motherfuckers
boy.
from Tech, bro. All motherfuckers from Tech.
So then then I took it serious and I started I recorded 2-3 songs in the studio.
Yeah,
What's up?
it was like 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah,
I mean,
Well, this was a while ago.
He said, I'll do that. No, he said, but I'm not a rapper, though. But I'm not a rapper.
that's funny.
But no, yeah. So it's like you said, it got so popular at school and
It was
the
like-
plays were running up. So I was like, all right,
You want to keep doing it. It's like,
yeah.
you know
so,
what I mean?
yeah.
Not even because of that, because it's not really about that. You know what I mean? It's more because you love to do it type shit.
That's what I
But-
can tell the difference from you is because me, I don't do it no more. It was a
Right.
while ago, but you were sticking with it,
Right,
'cause you
yeah.
have a passion for
Yeah,
it.
bro, since I recorded, it's been a year, bro. I probably got like 80, 90 songs saved up that I never
Yeah?
dropped yet, type shit.
You
Like,
don't need you to start dropping them.
yeah, I
Well,
do.
let's
joints out.
segue into this new thing you got coming out, this EP.
Yeah, I got Beat the Odds dropping with Bankroll Rye.
Okay.
And
How did you get connected with Bankroll Rye?
Me and actually, how I got connected with Bankroll was Busy Be
Busy?
Love.
Busy.
My
You
boy
know
Busy.
my boy
Shout out
Busy.
my boy Busy, man.
Shout out my
That's
boy
his guy.
Busy.
I play basketball with Busy.
Yeah, my boy Busy. So me and Busy got connected, and I'm not even sure how. I don't even know how me and Busy got connected, but somehow we got connected. We got a song "Sorry" together.
Oh yeah.
Joint
What's it
Fire.
on?
First time I ever sang in the booth.
Yeah, where?
I was singing on that shit type shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
it was fire.
Busy get emotional.
Yeah, Busy get
Busy,
you know.
he gives you a little bit of
Busy get
everything.
emotional.
You know, so
Yeah,
he
Nah,
might
but-
make you
Can't
sing in
do
the
that
booth. He might make you sing in the booth.
Can't do that same shit. Can't do that same shit.
Can't do that same shit. Nah, but he put me on to, he on OTB Wave, you know what I mean? They got some shit going down there in respect to what they got going and shit. And we just linked up, and then
Yeah.
I hit him up. I'm like, yo, I sent a song to him, and he's like, all right, bet. He said, I'm gonna hop on it. So I was like, bet. And then
We're talking about Busy right now.
no, Bankroll,
No, we're talking about Bankroll. Okay,
Bankroll.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
me and Busy.
yeah.
I knew Busy longer than Bankroll, and I only got one song with Busy.
Mm-hmm.
I got probably 14 songs with Bankroll,
Yeah.
Okay.
and I don't know why. Me and Busy
Just
gotta
be
get
like
on
that.
that. So if
Yeah.
he watching, definitely we gotta get on that.
Yeah.
But fucking yeah, we dropping a EP, Beat the Odds. We don't have a firm date on it though yet.
I was gonna say because I told you
Yeah,
I was
we
doing my
don't-
research. Everyone was saying soon. It was saying
Yeah,
soon.
soon. We don't got a
Soon.
firm. Sometime in January.
Oh,
For
okay.
sure, for
Okay,
sure,
okay,
January.
So now that's
Soon.
Is it finished, or you guys still?
It's
still
finished.
finishing it
It's
up?
100% finished,
Okay.
but
timing. Yeah, I mean,
we not trying to.
No, yeah, it's all about time.
Everybody drop on Christmas Day. Everyone drop on New
New
Year's.
Year's and
Everyone,
shit,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? We not trying to drop it on.
no, you got to be smart. And now
Yeah,
I
we're
want
not
to
trying to
ask
drop it
you.
on that.
So how long have you guys been working on this EP?
We probably been working on it for we both took some time off.
Okay,
So it was it's probably been 6 months probably
from start to finish.
from start to finish.
Because
Yeah.
you took a little break.
Yeah, we took a break. Yeah,
Okay.
we took a break. We got everything, you know what I mean? We had to get everything going type shit. We had to get cover art.
Mhm.
We was trying to. It was really not till probably 2 months ago that we was like, yo, let's start,
Really,
let's go.
pick it
Come
back
on,
up.
let's
Yeah,
start
yeah,
getting
yeah.
back on this. Let's start recording.
Mhm.
And then I don't even know. One day we just hopped in the studio and recorded 4 songs in one day type shit. So,
Really?
yeah, we was just like, yo, let's get it going.
Okay.
Let's
How
try
long
to
did
get
that
this shit
take?
going.
4 songs, couple
4
hours.
songs,
the
probably
whole day?
I think we had a session from 12 to 5 p.m.
That's not bad.
damn near.
That's not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
5
Because it's
hours
not.
sesh.
You weren't.
Yeah.
Were you writing them while you were recording them, or you had them written
I
and you
had
guys just recorded them?
I had 3 of them written already.
Okay, of the 5 or the 4.
Yeah, of the 4
Of
that
the
we
4.
recorded that
Okay,
day.
yeah.
I had 3 of them written, and then the 4th one he was like, "Yo, this shit's hard. You gotta hop on this." I'm like, "All right, bet."
Okay.
Then,
So that day
then
you-
we hopped on it, yeah, and
okay.
then the same day we got OG Nike in the booth, and we got a song with him dropping in 2 weeks,
Okay.
just to promote it a little bit
Yeah.
more.
So, is there any music video for any of these songs on this EP?
We about to have, I think, 3 videos.
3 videos out the
For
9. That's
yeah,
pretty
out
good.
the-
That's
out
pretty
the-
good. When
Well,
people drop albums,
the
they only
EP
have
is
a couple-
actually 8.
It's
the,
8.
The 9 is with the song with OG
Oh, with
Nike.
okay, so it's 8
So, yeah,
strictly
yeah,
you
so-
and Bankroll, and then the 9th is with.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You see what I'm
Alright,
saying?
No, I'm getting it. No,
So
I'm
3
getting
song, 3 about to get videos out of those,
it. Okay.
and then yeah, should be dropping sometime in January.
Yeah. I'm excited
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
I appreciate y'all
cannot wait.
boys for real.
So what platforms are you on right now?
I'm on Apple Music,
Okay.
Spotify, Tidal, shit. I don't even TikTok. I don't even
Can
know.
I find you on YouTube or not?
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube. too.
Okay,
yeah,
because
for sure.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. You can find me on
Yeah, 'cause
YouTube.
Swizz he's old. He don't got none.
He
of
got
that.
all the
He
YouTube
don't got
shit.
no Apple Music. He ain't got no sound. He don't got no SoundCloud. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got no
Yeah,
Pandora, no
How you listen to your own
Spotify.
song?
I mean, sometimes I search
Yeah,
it.
he said,
Oh, no,
he said
'cause
sometimes I'll type in
We were just in
www.
Tampa. Remember on the way back from Tampa, you started playing the.
Oh
Tampa.
yeah, because I
Yeah.
got SoundCloud. Yeah.
Yeah, because I.
Yeah, that's
you know, I
crazy. I'm
listen
actually
to
moving
it.
to Tampa.
Oh word.
Yeah, May 1st.
Shit, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Well, we might have
Like,
to talk.
like officially.
We might have to talk off air about some of that, but
Yeah, officially, yeah.
Yeah?
Well,
That's dope
for
as
sure,
fuck.
yeah.
Who you going down there with? Or just on your dolo?
It's my family and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm about to have a baby and shit.
Oh,
March
word?
March 27th.
Holy, Yo, I didn't even. Yo, congratulations, bro. I had no idea.
Appreciate you.
If we're not at that baby shower, then we gonna have a problem.
Yeah, no, we definitely go.
Diaper, well, unless you do a diaper party, you know.
I think we're gonna do it combined.
You,
But we gonna have to get in
Yeah,
contact.
we gonna
after
get-
this.
we gonna
get in
get-
contact
yeah,
after
we
this.
gonna
I'm gonna
set
let
that
y'all
up.
boys
Yeah,
know.
we gonna set that up.
I go.
okay, so
Yeah.
and this is I'm
For
learning
sure.
a lot here. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, people that don't know, this is my first time meeting this guy.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
we grew up in the same circles, but for some reason,
Never
you know,
met.
yeah,
Never
met
connected.
him.
Yeah.
I knew him for a
Yeah.
minute though.
Yeah, I've known you
I knew.
forever.
Yeah.
I've
for a
literally been
minute.
his best friend since he was in the 4th grade, so I don't know how I haven't.
Yeah,
That's
for
what I
real.
don't
Yeah,
understand.
I
I
know,
don't know.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That is hella weird.
Right?
'Cause there's always been rotations of people, and yeah, I don't know how there's never been that rotation.
Yeah, right. Like,
That's weird as hell. I don't know. We here now though.
Yeah,
We
I was
here now.
saying,
yeah, we're here now. So
Yeah, we here
We
now.
good now. I mean,
So let's get into the nitty gritty of what we got going today. I don't have my phone, so Swizz has got everything typed out. He's got all of his notes on his laptop because he's finally prepared for it. Just to give you guys a quick story on how unprepared Swizz normally is.
Okay.
We went to Tampa this weekend, and my man brought his plan was to bring a Tops bag instead of a suitcase. He didn't want no backpack. He didn't want no suitcase. He said, I'm going to bring me a Tops bag.
maybe head cracking
and we
for
gonna be
luggage,
good."
man.
So I had, I did my thing. I took care of the luggage. So he's got my book bag the whole weekend. And he's got a couple things of clothes in there. And I packed a nice suitcase. And this man gonna ask me, yo, can I get this? Let me get some socks. Let me borrow a T-shirt.
The
And I'm
first
like,
day-
I'm like, that's cool. That's
No,
cool.
no,
I
you
got
can tell him. No, you can tell him the truth. The first day, I was wearing his drawers, shorts, shirt, and my brother's socks. The first day, okay, that's
I want
a
to
fact.
put on that
because wanted I to make sure I had the necessities. I had the Rags to Riches sweatsuit. I had to have that.
That's a
I had
fact.
to.
That
That's
is
a
a
necessity.
fact. That is a
I
fact.
had the I Need Everything hoodie. That's a necessity.
That's another fact.
You know, I'm
But-
thinking about what are people saying?
That's
I had drawers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Be posting all 3 of our lists on top of the video, aside from the. So let's see. Let's see what Joey's
your
list
list
is.
looking like.
Yeah, let's see what the shoddy list looking like.
My list is valid.
All
My
right.
list is valid.
Number 10, we got Cincy.
That's a valid pick.
why?
Joe Burrow is exactly what we thought he was going to be. Jamar Chase, granted, he's had a couple of bad games in a row, but that kid really can hoop. They finally got
We'll
the
talk
offense
about
going, and they finally got a halfway decent defense right now. So
Okay.
Bengals at 10.
Respect.
Number 9, we got the Bills.
That's a fact. The Bills, shoddy right now. I'm really not liking the Jacksonville loss when, championship caliber teams go out and win that game. They lost that game.
I got a little note for you. You know what? I'm gonna wait till my list, and then I got a little
Okay.
stat for you.
So,
Number
but
8.
they're still a good team. They're 9 on my list.
folks, just so you know, number 8, Joey's got Chiefs spelled backwards.
Yes, I do, because
He's
I was
got
at
CHEI.
work. I was at work.
FS.
I was at work scrambling. That's my
We
fault.
got
That's
Chiefs.
that's my fault.
Cheese.
So Chiefs 8.
Yeah, and they were 9 last week. They had a bye week, so they move up one spot because a bunch of people in my top 10 lost and it got switched around. But Chiefs are finally getting it together, so they're definitely in the list.
Cowboys
They're
wanting to
getting it
gum?
together.
Yeah.
Take a piece. Thank you, sir. One time he's prepared. This is a good day. Note this day in history.
Laptop.
Swizz is prepared.
Notes. Gum.
You're prepared. That's what
I'm
saying.
actually wearing draws. There's a lot of positives. They're my own. They're my own.
There you go.
So, Chiefs. Then we got 7 Rams. That is ballsy.
They are slowly. We're seeing the demise in front of us, and I realize that Matt Stafford is playing not good football right now. But I'm thinking that it might be Von Miller, it might be the Odell, highlight right now. I'm hoping that they're going to get it figured out. They're still a powerful team in terms
Odell
of.
had 5 for 86 and a touchdown.
He had a good second game. But I'm talking about all of the drama that came with where is he going? He's going to the Rams, this, that, and third. That's just a lot of locker room stuff.
Yeah.
Sean McVay's a championship caliber coach. They're
That's
gonna
a fact.
they're gonna get it together. They're gonna get it together. Not saying they're Super Bowl contenders, but they're still a good team in the NFC. And a stacked
Great
NFC
team.
Yeah. And a
You
stacked
heard how he
NFC.
doubled back, though.
Mhm.
You heard he said,
I
at
heard
first
it.
he said the demise. Now we're going back to a really good team.
No, because they've lost
Let the people
they've
know.
lost their last what? They've lost 3 out of 4.
Yeah, I think
That
so.
sounds
Yeah.
about right.
So, but they're still a good team. When you look at what they have, Matt Stafford is Matt Stafford. They have a good receiving core. Offensive line is shoddy with the run game, shoddy. Again, but Darrell Henderson's a...
Four, he's got Buccaneers.
I've been disrespecting Tom.
my friend,
Listen,
really.
I've been disrespecting Tom Brady all season, and that is just a personal vendetta against Thomas Brady. But watching them violate the Colts.
Okay,
Good team too.
Listen. I don't want to say violate, but we watched that game together. It is what it is. They won that.
You're
They won that
using
game.
the- that's
They
a-
won that game. They won that game. They won that game.
your
Against a-
terminology is shot.
Oh,
You know what violated
against,
means?
Against a very good Colts team with a shoddy quarterback.
Alright, okay.
So I'm finally giving him his credit where credit is due.
Number
Absolutely.
3, Patriots.
You guys know, I said it last week, the Pats are coming.
We
They
got
are
receipts. Oh, don't worry. They did see. We
Yeah,
have
they
receipts
know.
for all
They
of this
know.
nonsense.
Yeah, all this
Number
nonsense.
2, Cardinals.
I mean, if I was confident that Kyler Murray was going to come back with D-Hop and be the same exact pair, they would be at number 1, to be
And
honest.
then
But
number 1, you have the Packers.
the Packers beat the Rams in a very handling way. And Aaron Rodgers is just that boy. Devontae Adams, again, that boy. They're without their 2 best defensive players and their best linemen. Coming off the bye week, they have a chance to get all 3 of them back.
Bakhtiari?
The Packers are the best team in the league as we sit here and speak. Yes, sir.
AJ, can we get a grade on Joey's list, please?
How about an
8?
8 out of 10?
8 out
Oh,
of
8
10.
out of, we're doing out of
8
10.
out of 10.
8 out of 10?
I'll take it because I'm down for the questionable list. I got questionable lists, but I think
I would move my Cowboys to at least the top
Okay.
Okay, that's questionable.
Yeah.
All
I-
our players come back tomorrow. You'll see tomorrow.
Listen, I
You'll see tomorrow.
I can give you,
You'll see
I can give
tomorrow.
you the Ravens.
Want to take a bet on your life?
I can give.
Do you want to take a bet on
Who they
your
playing
life?
tomorrow?
Saints.
They're gonna violate the Saints.
Yeah, but
What?
everybody comes back tomorrow.
Yeah, they're gonna violate the Saints.
That's
They
valid.
bring-
That's
I
not
be-
fair.
I believe you.
Greg-
Bringing back Tony Romo.
CD.
Dad's coming back.
Oh, shut up.
Big play Jay.
Big play Jay, stop man.
Okay, so Joe got 8 out of 10. I'm gonna do mine. We're gonna let you do it
Yeah,
as the guest. So I got my list right here.
Let's see what yours.
You know
And
what's
he's
gospel.
got
See
the
what you got
notebook
going
today.
on.
You know
Oh
what's
my
straight gospel right
God.
here.
But I will say this real quick.
Yeah.
Packers, best team in the league.
Best team in the league, absolutely. Aaron Rodgers is
By
playing
far.
phenomenal football right now. That whole team, and like I said,
it's
they're
like a
down.
revenge.
They're down 3 of their best players right now.
It's like a revenge season. I feel.
Yeah, and he won MVP last year. So what
Yeah.
is he? What is his revenge season? But
'Cause I
I
feel
love
like
it.
it's
I
like-
love it.
You know, the Packers questioning his ability to keep playing. You know what I mean? Don't want to stick with him to the long term.
Drafted Jordan
feel like it's
Love
like,
instead of a receiver.
Here, this is a throw in your face. You think, you know what I mean? You think I'm not good enough?
When it was over for me, watch this.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what he's doing, bro.
That's what I feel like.
Kobe can't take me out, neither can you.
See what you got
Love
going
the
on.
This is
cosign.
what I got,
Love
yeah.
the cosign.
I got number 10. Absolutely, obviously the Jet.
The Jets.
Houston rise. So I got the Bills back in my list.
Okay, I like
Strictly
that.
because over the last 4 weeks, all of the top teams have been losing. If you haven't noticed, Tennessee, Arizona, the Rams, they've all gotten a bunch of losses in the last 5 weeks.
Mm.
That brings the Bills in. The Bills' point differential this year, second best in the league, plus 144. Okay, mind you, that's because we blew out a bunch of scrub teams with backup quarterback. But nonetheless, I got Bills at 10. Number 9, bringing them back in my list, Cincinnati.
You had them in the list early this season.
I know,
so
they've been on and off in the list. And they've, their point differential is plus 83. That's still really good.
Absolutely.
And I still feel like I told you that they should have won that Green Bay game.
Oh my God, they had every
They had-
opportunity to. Yeah,
I mean,
they had
they-
every opportunity
they-
to.
So if you're running hand-in-hand with Green Bay, who's just number 1 on your list, you're a good football team.
Yeah.
Number 8, I got Tennessee. I only have them still on my list because I have respect for what they've done. They have beaten a lot of good teams this year. They've had one of the toughest schedules. That's why I got them at 8. Dropped them down 4 spots. Number 7, AJ, I'm sorry, Dallas. Man, listen.
Lucky number 7, it's all good.
He'll take 7, but he's mad at my 6.
Well, because you know what? The problem, and I had Dallas at number 1 a few weeks ago. You know, you probably
Yeah.
sitting here like this dude's tweeting. I love their whole team, top to bottom.
Yeah.
I love their team, and that's why I had them above Tennessee, because I was thinking about those two. They've been dropping a lot of games. I'm like, but Dallas. If I have to look at a roster, I'm taking Dallas's roster. Micah Parsons. I love Dak. When Cooper, CD, and Gallup were on the field.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you just look at the team. Tomorrow.
All around, all around.
Tomorrow.
That's one of the best, like, all-around teams in football.
Yeah,
for sure.
so I think they're going to end up going back up once they figure this whole little thing out.
Yeah.
6, I got Baltimore. Not a Baltimore fan anymore. I just Lamar Jackson is just shoddy. I mean, I can't even get to it. I mean, 4 picks. I mean, if Baker wasn't so bad, they would have beat the Ravens. I mean, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, this is just ridiculous. Their plus minus is only plus 23, and they're 8-3. How is your point differential only plus 23? You're 8-3.
They won a lot of
They
close
beat-
games.
Yeah, they win a lot of close games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
some of those close games should have just been blowouts.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're
But-
not wrong.
Number 5, New England. I'm jumping on that. They have the best
he's
point
jumping
differential
on
in the
that. He's
league.
jumping
Well,
on
they're
that.
plus 146. And I think that they have a mediocre quarterback. So if you're plus 146, that means your defense is
Mediocre?
crazy. We already
We'll get
talked
into
about
that.
it.
The
Yeah, I'll say
We'll get into
we'll get
that.
into that. We'll get into that.
Get the fuck
Number 4,
outta
I got
here.
Tampa. I've always had Tampa in my top 6 all year. I mean, Tampa's Tampa.
They got Tom Brady. Like I
They
said.
have the only roster full,
credit.
like top to bottom, that I think is better than Arizona's. Tampa. Number 3, debatable, but I got my Chiefs back up there.
At 3
I
off
got
the
the
bye
Chiefs.
week?
Here's why.
Off the bye
Because
week?
who was 3 and 4 on my list last week? Dallas and Tennessee. They both have been dropping. Kansas City,
Where was Kansas City in your list last week?
they were number 5. They were number 5 last week. I stand by what I'm doing. Okay, you can go pull up my
But you
receipts.
jump. All right.
Listen,
all right.
the Chiefs.
He violated me basically for the same thing.
No,
earlier this year.
no,
Basically
no,
the same
stop.
thing earlier this year.
No.
Shoddy square. Shoddy square.
Okay. Chiefs at 3. I got Green Bay at 2. Why aren't they number 1? Because Arizona's been dropping these games without Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Without Hopkins. In that game against Green Bay where they lost, if A.J. Green is turned around, they win that game, or at least they push to overtime.
Yeah.
At the very least, they push to
OT.
overtime.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's a fact.
So
That
I'm
is a
not.
fact.
To me, Arizona's undefeated. I mean, like they're right there. They have a phenomenal team. AJ Green was a huge pickup. D Hop's a baller. James Conner been
Best in the
hooping.
league.
James Conner been hooping. Kyler's been doing his thing.
They lost
Their
Chase
coach
Edmonds,
is starting.
but
Yeah.
Your boy. But that's my list, and I stand by it. So disrespect me again.
listen, I'm not saying that like I said, if I was confident that Murray and Hopkins were going to come back the same exact, like I would keep them at 1 because I genuinely believe that the Cardinals Packers, like it's going to be them two probably for the rest of the season for me. The way that
Okay.
they're playing football.
Dom,
Let me get my notes.
get your
You know, I
notes.
had to come prepared.
Get your
I had to
notes.
get my
Love the
stuff ready.
I
prepared-
love this man.
You know.
I love this man.
Had to get my stuff ready.
Love it.
All right, bet. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I'm sorry. AJ, could you grade my list? I forgot to go to you. My list, can I get a grade? Out of 10.
You might be mad at me, man. I'll give you about a
7.
Seven.
7 out of 10, folks.
7. You brought the Chiefs way up here, bro. Like,
Bye week. Off the
bye.
bye week.
And, I mean, let's just be honest. They haven't been blowing teams out.
They've won 4 in a row, and if it's me,
Barely.
I'm taking the Chiefs over
Barely.
every other team in the
Give
league
me a
other than Green Bay and
seven.
Arizona.
But as of right now, Green Bay is still the best team.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see what
Love
Arizona
that.
looking like this week.
Love the cosign.
All right, so number 10,
Mm-hmm.
I got Cincy. I got Cincy because Joe Burrows looks phenomenal this year. And there's not really much to say about them. They're just playing great football pretty much. They're playing really good for his second year coming off he tore his ACL.
Yeah, I think it was an ACL.
Yeah, tore an ACL coming off that. You know what I mean? Hard to come off.
Yeah.
And they're playing good football. That's really
I forgot to mention Joe Mixon's a dog.
yeah. Joe Mixon's a dog. I've been saying that.
He's a dog.
I
got me to win
I
this
told
week if
somebody
he's-
that, and they told me, I don't know. No, he's a dog.
Joe Mixon's a dog.
He's a dog.
For sure.
9, I got Tennessee.
Okay.
I think Tennessee's they're playing good football without Derrick Henry too. They're not playing maybe not the best the best team in the league,
Yeah.
but they are playing good football when everyone said they couldn't play without Derrick Henry, and they actually are playing pretty decent without Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Other than this week and blowing up on
Yeah,
New England,
that, I
do
mean
think
besides that.
that you're right. That those couple games that they did. look
8,
pretty
I got the Chiefs.
Respectable.
I think that the Chiefs are obviously the Chiefs, great football team. But I don't know, man. I just feel like they're not as high powered as they used to be. You know what I mean? They're not as
They look a step slower.
they're not as like you know what I mean. It's like they got figured out a little bit. You know what I mean? Like they can't score their 40 points a game. You know what I mean?
I mean, you have
And-
validity in what you're saying.
And not just that, like I can't even put it on Patrick Mahomes because a lot of his interceptions are coming off tip passes that are hitting him right in the chest, you know what I mean? Bouncing off his hands.
Right.
Yeah.
It is what it is. 7, I have Buffalo. I got Buffalo at 7. Huge Buffalo fan. Wish I could put them at 1. But I don't know, man. They just, like you said, the Jaguars
Yeah.
got me a little iffy. They should be blowing teams out, and the teams that they should blow out, they're not really blowing them out. You know what I mean? And then, I don't know. I'm still over that. I'm still on that Chiefs win. I feel like, you know.
Oh, that's a valid win.
Yeah.
That was our best win.
That
in my
was
opinion.
that took us
Yeah,
over
here.
the hump that we were on. You know what I mean? That made us. I feel like that gave us a little. I think it made us get us a little too fired up though.
We were
honestly,
one slip away
because-
from beating Tennessee.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
That we were, and that
That would have been huge.
that's
going
100%.
forward.
Yeah.
That's 100% true.
Yeah.
Number 6, I got the Cowboys at 6.
Like that. I like that.
I feel like they could be higher.
Mhm.
They really could be higher, but I don't know. Thanksgiving game, I don't really think they look spectacular. You know what I mean? And they're one of the teams that I feel like can do it all. They could beat you with the run. They could beat you with the arm. They could beat you defensively. They can beat you
Special teams.
Any way you want to play the game, they could play that game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? However you want to play it, they could play it. Number 5, I got the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, great quarterback. I feel like he's really good. You know what I mean?
He hates Lamar Jackson.
I like Lamar Jackson.
I
feel
love
like
Lamar.
I feel like he proved everyone kind of wrong this year that he could throw the ball a little more. I mean, what was it? The game, who did he throw against? Against the Dolphins. He threw 43 times. He threw the ball 43 times. Lamar Jackson threw the ball 43 times.
Yeah.
He did have an L. But
Got that fat L.
I like how they're getting him to throw the ball more. You know what I mean? I like how they're trying to
we know
progress
it's a
his
passive
game.
league, bro. Like, you ain't winning in the playoffs if
Exactly.
you don't
He's,
pass. Like,
you
there's
know
not.
what I
It's
mean?
just the
That
way it is.
rushing, 100 yards every game, it's cool. You know what I
you
mean?
gotta throw
It's
the
cool,
ball.
but you got to throw the ball. You know what I mean? And I like how they're getting him to get up there a little more in the passing game.
Right.
Um,
I can get down with that. He can't at all. I can
Yeah.
see it in his face. He's sick about it. He's sick about it.
Number 4, I have the Bucks. I think they still are a Super Bowl favorite to me.
Okay.
Just
Facts.
because of just their team in general. They're stacked. Like, you can't,
Yeah.
honestly, one of the best teams in the league. If you look at their paper, if you look at the roster,
Yeah.
one of the best teams. It's like, I mean, they look like they are going to win the Super Bowl again. You know what I mean? But
Packers.
They kept every single starter
But-
on the Super Bowl team.
they are ranked 4 on my list. So let's keep going. Number 3, I have the Patriots.
Yes.
I'm going to go against what you said earlier. Mac Jones looks incredible. I'm not going to lie to you.
Thank
Mac
you.
Jones looks really good.
Thank you.
And it sucks to say because I'm a huge Bills fan. But Mac Jones looks incredible. He's playing exactly how they need him to play right now. He doesn't need to, he's playing like prime Brady. The little dump off passes, 5 yards, 10 yards, 15 yards. He's not trying to go 70 yards down the field. He's just taking what the defense is giving him.
Mhm.
And it's working. Right now it's working. So,
And he's got his boy there, Damian Harris.
yeah, Damian Harris. They're like
I think them two.
close.
I think them two. And I like Jacoby Myers. I
Yeah.
hate that he can't find the end zone. So he finally got one, but yeah, I like their team.
Number 2, I got Arizona. Same thing you said. Without D-Hop, without Murray, still looking fantastic. Still looking good. Still looking like they could be Super Bowl contenders.
Mm.
Still looking great. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Still all around. Look, James Conner, like, killing it. Like,
Yeah.
Defense is holding up everything.
defense is holding up. You know what I mean? Everything's going good for them over there right now.
Right.
Number 1, I have Green Bay.
Yes, sir.
Playing just all around great football.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I feel like we said earlier, Aaron Rodgers, I feel like it's like he's on his revenge type. He did win MVP, but now to this year, even after winning his MVP, I feel like Green Bay, they didn't really treat him right. Like, it wasn't like it was like, you won your MVP,
Mm-hmm.
kudos, but now we don't think you're going to do anything anymore.
Yeah, now let's
You
go
know
draft
what I
a
mean? Now
quarterback
let's
in the
go
first
here,
round
let's go do
instead of
this.
a wide receiver, you bum ass front office.
Okay.
Sorry,
AJ,
sorry.
AJ, can I get a grade, please, for my boy Dom's list?
It's not because it's his first time here, but Don gets a 9. That's a solid list. That's a real solid
Thank you,
list.
thank you.
That list gets a
Yeah.
9?
Yeah, no, he gets he gave me a 6 better than both of you guys.
I think it's 6.
No, you didn't. You didn't?
Dallas
You didn't
was
say-
6 on my list.
Okay,
Yeah.
but he said something solid that we said last week, that Jones for the Patriots. I mean, come on, bro.
Looks incredible, dude.
Phenomenal.
I mean, I'm going to the game Monday, of course. I'm going to be there to see you look mad because I'm telling you, bro, the Patriots are on some other stuff right
The rise.
now. They're on the
And I
rise.
think
And you
this
still can't, and you mentioned another team at 10, Cincinnati, which I probably would have put them a little bit about 8 because the way that they're playing momentum-wise,
Mm-hmm.
on fire.
it's on fire.
On
Yeah.
fire.
There's no answer for Mixon. And Joe Burrow is just like, come on, bro. Like, he's taking the light from the whole league.
The whole league.
You know what I mean? So, I give him a 9, man. That's not because it's his first time on. And it's your first time meeting, but he got a solid list.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Dom wins.
Dom wins, man.
Dom wins.
Dom wins.
My guy. My guy.
Let's go.
Look,
I can't argue with gospel. I want to. I
Hey,
can't. I physically can't do
the
it.
belt today, he got it.
I should have brought all my belts. I got so many WWE belts. I could have brought.
Yes, I should've
I got the AEW one too.
He
Now.
got
He's
the
like,
WWE
brought it,
belt.
Come on.
He does. Oh, he does.
I
All
got
day.
you.
He
Did it all.
does.
All right. So now, new segment. This is our
Hey,
second week doing it.
quick
Talk to me.
question. I know we're live, but this is
Yeah.
what it's about, being live. Should let Dom do you guys theme song?
It'd be dope as fuck.
Swizz and Pesci and Swizz.
Yo, my boy! Let's go. I think that was a true fan.
Just cause, you know how we do, we about getting views around here.
Right. Yeah, facts.
Freestyle, Swizz and Pesci right now.
Freestyle, Swizz and Pesci. Nah, I can't even do that. I can't
Yo,
even
why
do
you
that.
put my boy on the spot, Jay?
Hey, I
I
probably
can't.
got him a deal. You know what?
I gotta get out of the dude. No, I can't even do it.
Man, listen, he's gonna come back on the show. He's gonna have a whole Swizz and Pesci freestyle.
Yeah, bet. I come up with the Swizz and Pesci song.
Okay.
That's what
What's
we
up?
need. We need the
Drop it.
theme song.
Well,
man.
listen, we're talking about the
Theme
theme song.
We need
That's
the
gonna
theme
happen
song.
for sure.
Yeah.
Season 3 about to be crazy.
But
But
crazy.
so-
watch out.
let's jump into the segment because we dragging. Fluker for real. All right, you watched the episode last week, right?
Yeah,
So you know what this
looking
is.
for real.
I'm gonna give you guys a little context. You're gonna tell me what it is, okay? The Miami Dolphins have won 4 games in a row. Are they for real? Are they gonna sneak in the playoffs, or is it a fluke? Talk to me.
So it's I don't want to say that it's a fluke for sure. I'm gonna call it a fluke now only because I don't think they're gonna be able to get in the playoffs. I think that they look good going forward for next year, but I don't think they're gonna get in the playoffs because the Bills and the Patriots are gonna get in the playoffs. So to get three teams in the same division like that,
Well, you know there's 7.
No, I
Wow.
know, and I was doing the numbers, and it's still like for them to get 3, and then another conference not to get 2. I just don't see the numbers working out like that. I know it can happen, but I just don't see it happening.
Okay, so I think honestly it's a fluke, and I'm gonna say fluke because besides Baltimore, they played the Texans, the Jets, and the Panthers, right? Combined record for 8-23.
You're right when you said Panthers do smirk.
Combined record of 8-23 for those
Yeah.
3 teams
Okay.
on the season, right?
Okay.
Caca.
They haven't played the past 4 games. They played Baltimore. They beat Baltimore, which credit to Baltimore. But Lamar Jackson looked off that game.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, I'm not gonna say you know what I mean because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not they won because Lamar Jackson was off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But realistically, they won because Lamar Jackson was off. You see what I'm saying? Like he threw, like I said, he threw what 43 times, and he only had 9 rushes for 39 yards.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
That's
very
game plan.
Lamar-like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's that game plan.
Not very
I
Lamar-like.
don't know if it's game plan. I just think he threw the ball 43 times, and he should have rushed for at least 70. If he doesn't rush for at least 80 yards, they're not winning the game.
AJ.
Without their
Fluker for
2-star
real.
running backs,
Miami.
that's a fact.
Fluker for real. You're saying fluke?
Thank you.
I disagree.
I
Oh, Miami.
I'm thinking. No, listen.
Fluke.
What were they last year?
Fluke.
They finished 10-6 last year.
Yeah, and like I said, going forward for next year, they look promising. They're gonna have
Tua's
2
been-
solid
he hasn't been
seasons in a
healthy all
row.
year. I think he's finally healthy. Don't be surprised if they sneak and get that 7th seed. Okay, because you know for a fact
I just don't.
Denver ain't. Denver's not going to keep going the way they are. The Raiders are hit and miss every week.
I'll give it to the Raiders before I give it to the Dolphins.
For sure.
We gonna see.
I'm not a huge fan of Tua.
But did you see Deshaun Jackson last week, though? He looked like he was in his prime again.
Yeah.
All right, let's pump the brakes a little.
They
Yeah, he did.
they beat the Cowboys in OT, and they looked good until they had that locker room thing with Ruggs and that other dude that was flashing an AK on Instagram. As soon as Ruggs had that incident and that happened with their corner, because I think that was their first round pick last year's draft. So they cut him. They lose Ruggs from this year's draft, and they lost I think 3 out of 4. So you go beat Dallas in OT. Going forward, I don't know what their schedule looks like, but they might, I like the Raiders sneaking in over the Dolphins for sure.
Okay, well, I mean, they have 2 more wins than them, so, I mean, 5 and 7, 6, okay. So let's go to the next one. 6th leading scorer in the league right now. He's got a plus-minus of 6.9, which is a career best for him, DeMar DeRozan. Is this, because we're already past the quarter-way point in the NBA season.
And this is where it really starts to, you really know what you're getting.
So I want
for
you
the
guys
season.
to get the receipts now. Is this fluke or is this for real? You start.
I'll let you go first.
Want me to start?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's for real.
DeMar, this is for real.
I've always liked DeMar DeRozan. He's
Okay.
always been a dog to me.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Toronto, you know what I mean? I feel like he loved the city so much that when he left, he just kind of fell off. Like he ain't have that. You know what I mean? He didn't fall off. Let me rephrase. He ain't fall off. But I just feel like he wasn't there. Like he wasn't there.
They weren't
you know.
winning in
Yeah.
San Antonio. When he
Right.
was there.
They weren't winning. I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like he's
This is
always
gonna
been.
hold
I think
up.
he's back with the
So,
Bulls.
so you think this is going to hold up? That
I
he'll
think so.
finish the season top 10 in scoring?
Top 10. I'll even
Okay.
say top 5.
That's
I'll even go on there and say
that's
top 5.
bold, but we got the receipts. We got
have
the
the
receipts.
I'll even go on there and say
That's-
top 5.
That's I like
Okay,
that. I like
JoJo,
that
Pesci?
because if that's a fact, we got the receipts. Because that would be crazy if he pulls off top 5.
Yeah,
He's
trophies.
a dog, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm saying it's for real, and it's only because I've watched 3 Bulls games,
Yeah.
start to finish, and they look like they love playing basketball with each other.
Okay.
Like they look like they're having so much fun out there, and I think that type of chemistry, he's always going to be willing to pass the ball up. He's always going to be willing to get a second option or do something else, and he's still averaging 26 points per game right now. He's still averaging, like you said, he's 6 right now?
In scoring.
6 in scoring. So I say that it's for real going forward just because of that. They're going to continue to play fun basketball. They're going to continue to play good basketball. They've looked very good for this first quarter of the season. And, you know, him and Zach LaVine, 2 high flyers like that. I'm not a huge Caruso guy, but Caruso gets bouncy. He gets bouncy. So you really got 3 high flyers. Lonzo's really coming out of his shell, shooting the ball very well. You know me. I was not a big Lonzo guy. I did not think he was good. Vucevic is out there stretching shit. He's stretching it, bro. I'm telling you, he's a shooter.
Okay.
That's huge in the league. If your big can't shoot threes, you're not winning a championship in this league right now, and that's a fact.
AJ, Fluker for real. DeMar, talk to me.
DeMar DeRozan is definitely for real.
So you're saying he's finished top 10 in scoring end of the season?
I'm saying 15.
He's 6 right now. All I'm saying is top 10.
I'm saying 15. You didn't ask me that question.
Top 15?
I'm saying
What
he's
do you
finishing
say?
top 15 in scoring.
Because we got top 5, top 15. What say you?
Considering injuries, that's what's some of the players in the league. I give them to. I agree with Joey.
Top 15.
Top 15, yeah. I think
Okay.
there's just a lot of scorers
A
right
lot
now.
of scores,
There's a
and
lot
the
of
season's
scorers.
still young.
It is
Yeah.
young.
You know what I mean?
Okay. The Suns beat the Warriors. The Warriors run a 7-game winning streak.
17 game wins.
No, the Warriors run a 7-game winning
Oh,
streak.
the Suns are now on.
The Suns are now on a 17-game winning streak. Okay.
Okay.
I need to know 17 in a row. Them beating the Warriors. Is it just because Clay's not there yet? Or is Phoenix for real and they're going back to the championship? That's what I need to know.
So I'm gonna give you, it's a fluke and it's for real. Only because.
Pesci always coming, changing the game out here.
Only because, listen, only because the Suns are a very good basketball team. For them to go out and win 17 games in a row, beat Golden State with how they're playing, they're a very good basketball team. But Steph Curry had 12 points. He shot 4 for 21 from the field. That does not happen often. That does not happen often.
Clamps.
Clams.
Regardless of
Clamps.
him, just him, the whole team shot very bad. The only thing that kept their shooting percentages good was Poole had a very good game, and then Otto Porter had a good game shooting off the bench. I think he missed like 2 shots all game, and he had 20 points off the bench. So that's what kept their numbers close, because they only shot 41% from the field as opposed to Phoenix's 49. But like I said, they're starting 5: Poole, Curry, Wiggins, Looney, Draymond. Besides Poole, everybody else shot terrible. You know,
Okay,
so that's
Pesci.
not going to happen every game.
Okay. Clay comes back. They play one-on-one. Who's winning? The Warriors with Clay or Phoenix?
Warriors with Clay. I'm taking the Warriors with Clay. I'm taking them over every single team in the league. Absolutely.
You think
not
Clay's
even
gonna be the
close.
same player?
Not even close. I think he might even come back better.
2
Absolutely.
years?
Absolutely.
What say you? Fluker for real. Phoenix Suns.
I say Phoenix is for real. I say Phoenix is for real, and I'm only saying that because honestly, they've been for real. Like we sleeping
Ever
on them.
since
They've
Chris
been
Paul
for
signed,
real.
yeah.
Chris
Yeah,
Paul
ever
really-
since the bubble, literally ever since the bubble,
Mhm.
they've been for real. I don't know what happened in the bubble, but whatever they clicked on, they've been for real ever since that moment. Well, they went undefeated in the bubble,
Yes.
and still didn't make the playoffs though.
Yeah.
So would you take them or the Warriors with Clay?
I'm taking them.
You're taking Phoenix.
I don't think Clay's gonna come back the same. I really don't.
Who knows? We
He-
never know.
I feel like he
The receipts coming back
there's
better.
there's not many players that can miss. Was it 2 years now?
Two full years,
Two
basically.
full years and come back better. You know what I mean? The game is slow. Like it probably gonna get faster when he get. You know what I mean? When he comes in, the game's gonna seem so fast. You know what I mean? Hard for him to pick up on it. I just feel like I don't think he's gonna come back the same player to me. He'll still be the same shooter.
Yeah.
I'll give you that for sure. But I don't know. I just don't think he'll be the same.
All right, AJ, what say you? Phoenix.
Phoenix are definitely for real.
And you're taking them over.
Devin Booker, bro. I mean, Chris
Dog.
Paul.
But you're taking them over the Warriors when Clay comes back.
Absolutely. I agree with Don. The league is 10 times faster. You can always stay in the NBA with the jump shot. That's hands down. But as far as like the game changing, to be away for 2 years and not play, it's a difference practicing and training and playing in a game.
Yeah.
That's
I
exactly
don't
how I
think he's
feel.
going to come back the same. Honestly, they're going to try him out, but he may come off the bench as a six-man.
Okay, I'm taking Joey. I'm taking the Warriors with Clay over Phoenix.
I'm
I
taking
do love Phoenix. I do love
Anybody.
Okay.
Over my
Respect
team.
it.
Over my
So-
team. I'm taking them over
So
the Clippers. With
number
Kawhi.
number four in the segment, Jamar Chase hasn't had 50 yards or more in his last 4 games. I need to know, Jamar Chase, was that early hot start a fluke, or is he going to be a top 10 receiver in this league for the next 5-6 years?
Well, you go first.
Don.
I'm
Jamar Chase.
gonna say he's for real.
Okay.
He's for real. He's only a rookie. He's
Absolutely
got
true.
50 receptions, over 900 yards, 8 touchdowns.
So you're not foreseeing a sophomore slump.
I mean, maybe, but his sophomore slump is still going to be good to other wide
Okay,
receivers.
okay,
You see what I'm
that's
saying?
okay.
So it's
Alright.
like 900 yards right throughout the season right now. He's had, 4 bad games in a row? I mean, not even, what do you
He did
consider
score a touchdown
bad?
in one of those games.
You know what I mean? What do you
Yeah,
consider
I'm
bad?
just talking about yardage.
And I don't know. He's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Him and Joe Burrow's definitely one of my favorites to watch, like playing together wise.
Yeah.
I think he's for real. I really do. I think he's going to be a great receiver.
Okay.
Pesci, what say you?
I'm going to say it's a fluke. And I really, really like Jamar Chase. I really, really do. I think he's a really good wide receiver right now, but might just have been the rookie hot start. The sophomore slump is definitely coming.
Yeah.
And to me, a receiver is, you can judge a receiver based on his sophomore year, like going into the third year. If he can't, the sophomore slump usually happens, halfway through the season is that big chunk. If they don't really get it figured out through the end half of the season their sophomore year, then I say third year, they're almost out the league. Usually that's what happens. So going forward for him, it's all going to be about how he plays next season. So last 4 games, I don't know who they've played. I got a real bad memory, but I'd have to look and see who they played to really give it a really good analytic judgment.
Well, they
but-
blew out the Raiders and they blew out Pittsburgh.
Okay, so
I can
for
tell you
them,
that for sure.
So for them to blow out 2 good teams, not good teams, decent teams like that, and him to still underperform, I'm going to confirm that it is a fluke.
AJ, Jamar Chase, what say you?
I think he's for real.
Okay, so top 10 for the his career, probably sit around there.
You got to remember this. Week 13,
Yep.
he was hot, 8 weeks straight?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's mid-season, about to be over. It's Joe Mixon time. Let him eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's in their plan to do it that way. Because if you got to remember, man, NFL is strategy too. You know what I
Big
mean?
chess game.
Big chess game. So just when you thought it was over with him,
Yeah.
shoot back up. I mean, so I think he's for real. I like him.
I agree. I think he is for real, but I do think Joey has a good point.
And they do have T. Higgins going off though,
Yeah,
too.
I mean, so
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? And you got it's NFL, man. You know how it is when you had the Ocho Cinco's in the
Shout out my boy Chad.
Yeah, but when you had them playing, when they weren't eating, they were complaining. So, I think they're trying to put
Yeah.
that day together, make Higgins look good with Burrow. Now let's go back to chasing Burrow looking good.
Okay.
That's how the league run, man.
All right.
I'm rooting for him going forward. I hope that he can get it figured out. I hope that he stays hot going into his sophomore year. I really hope he does, but
Because that's a curse, right, for a lot of players. I mean, I think
the sophomore slump,
Well,
it's
it's
a real
like I was
thing.
saying,
It's a
like
real
what
thing.
Joey says.
It is.
It's the game planning. Like it's like what happened with Lamar after his MVP season.
Yeah.
The defense now
Stack
knows
the
what you
box.
can do. They know, put a spy on him. His rookie year, there was nobody putting spies on Lamar.
Now there's a spy almost every game.
Every
when you
single
watch him
play, every single.
Yeah.
Okay, so last one on the fluker for real. 49ers have won 3 in a row. They have a plus 32 plus minus. They're currently sitting in the 6th seed in the NFC, which receipts. I said a couple weeks ago that the 49ers were going to make the playoffs.
That is a fact. We have the receipts.
The receipts are there. I need to know, 49ers, are they for real? Did they turn it around, or has this last couple wins been a fluke?
I think they turned it around. I think they're for real. I really do. To me, it all depends on their defense. To me, their defense has to stay as strong as it's been playing the last couple weeks. Because Jimmy G, I don't want to say he's a Super Bowl caliber every year. You know, he did get to a Super Bowl, but he's not somebody that he's going to go and get you. You know, Aaron Rodgers is going to get you an NFC Championship game almost every year. Jimmy Garoppolo's not. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He's a good quarterback. They have a good offense. So if they can click a little bit and rely on their defense a lot to win them games, I absolutely see them being able to sneak into the wild card and get in the playoffs.
Don, what do you think?
I ain't have them in my top 10, but I'll definitely say they're for real.
Okay.
I think they're not the best team in the league. Nowhere close to being the best team in the league.
Right.
And I honestly don't think they'll be top 10 when it comes down to it. But, I mean, they lost 5 games, right?
Yeah.
And look at the teams they lost to besides the Seahawks. They lost to Green Bay. They lost to Arizona twice. And then they lost to the Colts,
Okay, so
which Jonathan Taylor, you know, he could win a game by himself pretty
Right.
much. Those aren't bad
They're
teams to lose to.
yeah,
You know what I
four
mean?
notably good teams.
Yeah,
that they
besides
lost.
the Seahawks.
Yeah.
I mean, the Seahawks, they're...
And that was early season. They're about
Yeah.
to play the Seahawks next week and probably blow them out because the Seahawks look terrible.
terrible.
They look terrible.
Absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
But I think they're for real. I definitely think the teams they lost to are great teams.
Yeah.
It's not like they lost to scrubs. You know what I mean? They lost to actually good teams who are going to make the playoffs. You know what I mean?
And Colts are not going to make the
Maybe
playoffs.
besides Colts, yeah. but-
Stop. AJ, 49ers?
Fluke, bro.
Fluke.
Shy.
Rams, Jaguars, Vikings. Rams, Jaguars, Vikings.
Okay.
Rams, they had just made that trade. They was trying to mix everything together.
Okay.
49ers got lucky. I'm just being for
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
No, I'm
Jaguars.
listening. Yeah.
Not
Okay.
even a notable team to beat. You know they beat the Bills. and the Vikings, bro. Come on, bro.
Okay, so then my follow-up, I'll start with you. 49ers. Do they make the playoffs? Do they win a playoff game? Where do they finish? When the season's done and the Super Bowl's crowned, where do the 49ers finish? Where does their season end? Yeah. Do they make the playoffs? Do they win a playoff game?
I don't. The NFC is like stacked right now, bro.
So you don't even see them making the playoffs.
They may have a wild card.
But they're going to lose first round if they make it.
I'd say so.
Yeah, they don't have a
So
strong.
that's what you're sticking with too,
Yeah.
right?
I agree with Don. They have a strong defense. I don't think. You know what I mean?
So you're both saying they may make playoffs, and if they do, it's first round bounces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if they
Pesci.
do, they definitely...
I say that they definitely get a wild card, and I will give them the wild card weekend win, and they will lose in the second round.
I like that. I like that. Pesci.
Like I
like
said,
that.
bro, I like their defense, AJ. I like what they have on defense, and
So look.
and I
they
really
got-
believe,
they got Seahawks next week, right?
and they're gonna violate.
I can't say that because I think I don't know, for some reason I feel like Gino gonna come back out and play. I just feel like Gino needs to come back and play. He's playing better for the Seahawks than Russell's been playing. Think about it. Think about it. Y'all might not want to agree with me. Gino was winning games.
I
Okay?
get that. I
They got
get that.
Seahawks. They got the Bengals next. That's a loss.
That'd be a huge game for them to
They're
win,
gonna
though.
lose. They maybe they're gonna beat the Falcons. I only see like 2 wins left on their schedule, bro.
Who they got after the Falcons?
After the Falcons, they have the Titans.
Who's their last game?
And the
then?
Rams is the last game.
I mean, it is a pretty tough schedule
tough-
going
that's a
forward.
tough-
But no, I'm standing on what I
It is,
said.
bro.
I'm standing on what I
And Jimmy
said.
G is inconsistent.
I'm
He's
saying
all
what I
over.
said.
Okay.
Well, he's inconsistent, bro.
Okay,
Okay.
hold on. Since we switched to Seattle real quick, what do you think about Russ?
Oh, he's gone.
Do you think he's gone after this year?
Yeah, he don't want to be there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Think
oh,
it's over?
Oh, wait, you mean like leave Seattle?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, there's a strong possibility.
Think so?
But in terms
I
of
think
Russ
he
as a
does.
player,
I
Russ
think
is
he
still a
does.
dog.
Top fit?
Top fit? Ooh. Man.
I can see him going
I just
to
got
Miami.
a text.
I'm not going to lie. I can see him going to Miami.
If they can somehow pull it off, if the Jets can get him.
Are you blowing kisses, bro?
Yeah,
I had to, you know. I got. Let me stop.
Yeah,
Let me stop. But
I can see him going to Miami. I don't know why. I just
Russ
see
to
that
Miami?
happening. I see it.
I don't know if they're dumping Tua, though.
They tried to
Tua's
get
been
Deshaun
playing
Watson. They were
that's a fact.
pretty heavy on getting Deshaun Watson, actually.
good.
And I just feel like Russ,
Either way go, he wants to leave. He wants
Russell
out of the
Wilson,
league.
like,
Yeah, he's not saying.
You know what I mean?
He's not
All right,
saying.
well, we gonna see. I mean, I think Russ is that boy. Now, I want to do 2 quick shout-outs and a check-in before we close it up. We probably dragged too long,
No, you're good.
but we're having a good time.
You're good.
There's one
Live,
thing I
your
have to
first
do.
live, bro.
Well, I know. I just, you know,
Doing a good job.
obviously, you know, I have to get out the way.
The Gravy Gamblers.
Shout out the Gravy Gamblers, first and foremost. but
I'll tell you.
before I get into it, so there's a couple
Nobody's
things.
getting into the Gravy
No,
Gamblers.
so-
Nobody's getting into the Gordy is getting into the Gravy
Shout out Gordy
Gamblers.
and the Gravy
That's
Gamblers.
it. That's it.
Um,
Super fan. Super fan.
we went out. We went out to Florida for Thanksgiving. I booked this trip a long time ago. Pesci wanted to come. He came along with me. My brother flew in too. We had a little family affair. Because like you guys know, my grandfather passed away, so my grandmother was alone in Florida. So
Shout out
I decided-
Grammy.
Shout out
Thank you
Grammy.
for
She always.
hosting.
Yeah, you
Thank
already
you
know
for
how
letting me
Grammy
stay
did.
there. Had a wonderful time. Thank you.
Yeah, so I just want to shout out. We did get to drive out to Tampa one day and see our very long time friend. I've been
My
friends with for
guy.
almost 10 years. CJ Swavey, another rapper, has been doing it for a long time.
And shout out CJ Swavey, too.
You know
That's my
CJ
boy.
Swavey?
Yeah.
You know CJ
That's my
Swavey?
boy.
Okay, so everybody knows CJ Swavey.
My guy.
You
My
know,
guy.
he had a little open mic that we were fortunate enough to go see. He killed it. I mean, absolutely destroyed it.
Killed it.
He did 03 Nets. and then
03
he did,
Nets, and then he did Tangerine. That
Tangerine.
is 2 weekends in a row that Swave was the best performer in the bar that we were in, and he had the whole bar jumping. It was a great performance. He really had that joint going. 03 Nets was, man, I love hearing that thing live. That's
Great
the second
beat.
time I heard that thing. Dude, 03 Nets. If you haven't heard it, it's on my boy CJ Swave's album, Pangea, 03 Nets. That shit goes hard.
Yeah, Swave, you know, there's nothing else I can say. You've always had such great confidence. You have the content. One day your break's going to come. I already know that. I've been telling you that since we were in high school. So shout
Hats
out to
off,
Swave.
my boy.
And shout out to Swave's family too. Steven and everybody. Definitely were showing love. They're making us feel at home.
Absolutely.
So that was great. And last thing we do, you know, we do these mental health check-ins.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to get your opinion because usually we just do it. But like, I want to ask you how you feel about it because like, it's really a stigma that people don't, like men,
Like-
us as men, we don't talk about that. We, you know, act tough,
Right.
which, you know,
Right.
that's just the way it is. So how do you feel about mental health and speaking on that?
I feel like it's important,
Yeah.
honestly. Your mental health is everything. You know what I mean? Like, your mental health could, like, predict so much stuff for you in the future. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about it. If we all weren't here mentally right now, like, we were messed up. You know what I mean? The show wouldn't be how, you know, good
Yeah.
vibes, and it would
Right.
just be, you know, us sitting there like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Just going through the motions type
Packers
shit.
at one.
Packers at
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? No, mental health is everything, dude. Like,
Yeah.
that's just, I feel like you said, men don't talk about it enough. And I feel like it just, we as men got to learn how to talk about it more with each other and embrace it and, you know, embrace our problems and what we go through and stuff like that and let it all out because realistically, as men, we try to be, like you said, the tough guy. You know what I mean? Like, something happens to you and you don't tell nobody. You just hold it in, bottle it in.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
We've all done it. We've all done it.
And then when you get alone, you just sitting there thinking like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes just telling somebody and letting them know what happened and, you know, getting some stuff off your chest could really just change something for you. It could change your life,
Right.
honestly.
So,
Really
so
think
then,
about it.
do you and your close circle? I mean, I know this guy's probably super tight with you. You brought him to the shop.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever talk about shit, or you kind of just, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we with each other every day. So, you know, anything that ever happens,
Yeah.
we know. You know what I mean? We know
Yeah,
it. So
yeah.
it's like, something happens, we just, you know what I mean, just motivate each other. Like, you know, you could do this. Like, I don't know, we go and do different shit a lot. Like,
Yeah.
we'll be down, we'll go, oh, let's go to putt-putt. Let's go do this. You know what I mean? Let's go bowling. Like, let's go do something different. Let's go to a party. You know what I mean? Just to get your mind off
And
it.
sometimes it's as simple as just being able to sit down with your boy.
Yeah,
Just
be able to
smoke,
talk.
Just smoke, talk, do whatever, sit, have a drink, at the bar, do whatever.
just be comfortable.
Talk. Yeah, be super comfortable.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
some people, because you can't just vent to anybody. You know what I mean?
I was just about to say that, like, I believe keep a tight circle and everything. I do stand by that. But, like, with him, like, that's your best friend. You should be able to tell him, like, yo, listen, bro, I'm going through it. Like,
Yeah.
shorty this or family this, money, whatever the case may be. Like, Pesci is
Sure.
one of my best friends. I call him, tell him anything.
Right.
You know? But he'll tell you, like, growing up, I kind of didn't really do that. You
Mhm.
know, I felt like I had, a certain amount of responsibility, a certain face I had to put on, take care of everybody. And, but as I'm growing older and I'm starting to mature, I'm starting to see, like, man, listen, if I can't tell him, who can I tell?
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like,
Exactly.
if you can't tell him, who you going to tell? Like,
Right.
so I'm
And a
glad
lot of
that you
times
have
it
this
could have helped you
mindset.
through whatever you was going through.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just
Just
telling
to
them.
talk.
Yeah, just talk and just letting it out and you know what I mean? Just letting
Yeah.
it go. Because
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta just let it go. Like, that's really what it is. You're not gonna let it go just sitting here and not talking about it. Sometimes you need to get it off your chest.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you need to let it out.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you gotta cry, bro, I hate when people say, like, men shouldn't cry or something like that. I'm the
Cry
type
that
of person.
shit out.
Yeah,
Cry
I'm the
that
type of
shit
person
out.
who's like,
Better
bro,
after
you
I
feel,
That shit feels
you gotta
good.
cry, bro. You
Yeah.
don't need to sit
Cry
over
that shit
here
out.
and, you know what I mean? Try
Yeah.
to put up a fake front. That's only gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
Really.
I'll put on some music and just cry just because I'm like,
Yo,
I need
for
to
real.
cry, man.
Yeah, sometimes it helps, man.
You know?
Sometimes it helps. So,
Marvin's room.
I'm here.
mentally, 1 out of 10, where you sitting at right now with mental health, physically, financially, emotionally, everything? Where you sitting at? 1 out of 10.
I say, out of everything,
No, you could go like one by one.
Yeah, you
well,
could-
yeah,
yeah.
I say mental health, I'm probably at a 10.
That's
Love that.
I'm happy with
Super
my
glad.
life. You know
Love
what I mean?
that.
I'm really happy with
yeah.
how everything's going. I'm about to have a baby. A baby
That is-
girl at
that
that.
is crazy.
Ooh, you already got
Baby
the
girl at
gender.
that,
I missed
yeah.
the gender reveal. I was too late. I should have got him a couple months ago. I should've-
No, we didn't do a gender reveal. We just
Huh?
no. We brought our family and we got like the 3D pictures,
Oh, okay.
and then we
okay.
all just had it announced right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, mentally, I feel like probably one of the happiest I've been. You know what I mean?
That's
In
great
life,
to
just
hear.
because.
Huge, bro, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. It's just, I don't know. It's different when you about to have a baby. Like it's like
I
you
couldn't
got
even
you
imagine.
got to be happy. You know what I mean? It's like I can't sit over here and not be happy because then I just feel like my whole life about her now. You know what I mean? Like everything I do is about her now. So like if I'm sitting over here sad and sappy, you know what I mean, not doing something like,
Mhm.
I just feel like that's gonna affect her in the
Right.
future. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like it's like I gotta be happy now and try to make all the right choices
Yeah.
so that by the time she gets older, we got it set. You know what I mean? Like
It's like a little, not that you're not motivated yourself about your own success,
Yeah.
but it's a little extra motivation. You got to take care of somebody else.
yeah, because it's like, you know what I mean? Especially with a daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
It's your baby girl. You gotta
yeah,
take
you
care
want to
of
make
her,
sure that,
really,
yeah, you in the top-notch position of, raising her and making sure she doing the right things. I mean, not like forcing her to do
No,
the
yeah,
right
yeah,
things
let her
and
live
shit. You know
what's
what I
good.
mean?
Yeah,
But
I got you.
yeah, exactly. Because I feel like I'm one of the people that is like against parents forcing their kids to do certain stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I'm with you.
I just, you know what I mean? I
You
just
got-
don't
you
really like
gotta
that. I
let
feel
them,
like,
you can guide, but you can't force.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like
I'm with you.
it's like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty much like that. And what was the other one?
So financially, physically, and emotionally. Where you sitting at?
Financially, I'm good. I work with electricity,
Oh,
so like I got
That's
I
a
got
good-
a
that's a good
side
feeling,
job
yeah.
off rap.
yeah.
Like I work with electricity and shit. So
Yeah.
this is the most I got paid ever at a job. So it's like,
So financially, you
Good,
go.
you should.
yeah, it's the most I ever got paid
Yeah.
at a job. Like
Yeah.
working with electricity and shit. Like
Yeah, that's a good
That's-
field to get into.
yeah, like I don't know.
I ain't going
Yeah.
nowhere.
I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts. So
you
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
whatever,
feel me?
yeah.
Yeah. So and then what was the other one?
And then physically, how you feeling
Physically? Damn. I ain't even gonna
He's
lie
like,
to
my
you.
shoulder.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I think it's real when they say when your girl get pregnant, you gain weight too. I'm not even gonna lie
I never
to you.
heard that.
You never heard that?
I've heard
I
that.
never
Yeah, I've
heard
heard that
Yo.
all the time.
You ever heard that?
Yeah.
Yo,
Shout out to your daughter, I know.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason, I put out like
I
25.
feel like when your girl is pregnant, like you gain weight too.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of extra. I feel like they say that a lot of stressful
Like-
things. Like when you go to college.
By yourself, bro.
Yeah, she hungry, you gotta get food, you get
Right.
yourself some food.
Eat with her.
Yeah.
It's common.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm eating so much. You know what I mean? I eat a lot of food. Like I spend a lot of money on food
That is a fact.
Bro.
all day long. Like I told you, right before I came here, I was at Benny's, the restaurant.
Yeah,
Eating
right,
food
right here, right here.
before I pulled up
Look
here.
at it as this: when you feed her, you're feeding her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for real.
So
You have
And
a lot
that's-
of gospel.
And that's her excuse too.
Gotta always go
You
good
eat
with the
your
gospel.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
and that's how she be getting me too though.
Yeah.
She be like, your daughter wants it. I be like,
You can't say no.
Yeah,
She's
I
pulling
know,
it out
that's
the car
good.
now. Yeah, you can't
You
say
already
no.
know
now
that's-
you gotta get it.
Can't say no, so.
Now
Well, it's
you
good.
gotta
It's
get
good.
it.
I'm glad that everybody, you're doing good in all the categories. And
Yeah. Well, how about y'all? I mean, y'all asking me. I'm gonna ask
Pesci,
y'all.
talk to me.
Financially, vacation, we took a little hit, but we good. We gonna be back. We gonna be
Back
good.
up, yeah.
Physically, I had PT today. My doctor told me that as soon as I go and get my brace, I can start to move out of this boot and start to walk in a shoe again and start to walk normally. So I'm super excited about that. So physically, I'm looking forward to getting back in the gym for real. So that's the first step, is getting back, out this boot.
You did make a 3-pointer on the trip. You might not.
I
have
made
supposed
multiple
to.
3-pointers, man. I
I don't
made
know about
multiple.
multiple,
Bro, don't do me. I made multiple.
You made a couple.
I was shooting while y'all was playing, so
I was
made
like,
a
'cause I didn't
couple.
see that.
I made 8 free throws in a row, and I counted. I might have missed 40 to start, but I made 8 in a row after, so don't do me.
Okay.
And mentally, I'm doing a lot better than I was sitting, a couple weeks ago. I don't-
Facts. I can see that from you too.
yeah,
you've been
everybody
talking.
said that. Everybody said
Yeah.
right now that I look like I'm losing weight, which I am. So that's making my mental health better in that sense.
Sure.
And when you look good, you feel good, and I believe that. And everybody I've been in a great mood. I walk around the office every morning. We got 80 people at my office, and I walk around and make sure I say good morning to everybody. Good morning, how you doing? Hello, good morning. Just because I'm in that good
There's
of a mood.
not
when I go
enough
in there.
people like that.
Yeah, but that's where me and your brother had a long conversation about this. This is where I like to set myself aside in terms of because I'm in a supervisor position there.
Mm-hmm.
To have a supervisor come up to you every single morning and be like, "Good morning, let's go kill shit today. If you need anything, let me know. Good morning."
Yeah.
It just gives somebody a reason to work for them, a reason to work hard. So I pride myself on that now, and that's because I'm doing better mentally. I was not doing that a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
and to be honest, before I had surgery, and I, was able to go around and walk and say good morning to people, I still didn't do it. So
Yeah.
even then, my mental health probably wasn't where it should be. So right now,
It's a
mentally, I'm sitting good. So
good to
I'm
hear.
excited. Yeah.
Hey, Jay, how you doing?
Take another dollar, bro.
I like that.
Financially, right?
Yeah.
Mentally, I'm always good. I got God with me.
Yeah.
I like that.
Physically, I'm trying to work off this Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah.
I just got to tell you, leftovers probably like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that. The
Well, you
leftover
eat good,
sandwiches,
though.
man.
Oh, I always eat good. Mama G put it down. Bro.
So what about you?
Financially, I'm starting to get out of debt. I don't know if you heard from the show, but I was just with this girl for 6 years, so we broke up a couple months ago. So I've been kind of transitioning, figuring that out. I just put my 2 weeks notice in. Well, not really 2 weeks notice. Yesterday, I told my boss that I would stay till Christmas though, to try to so they could find a replacement. So I'm getting out of that job. That's been really kind of taking a lot of my time up. Not making no bread there. Shout out one of my students. His birthday's tomorrow. He's turning 20. I work at a disability agency. So one of my students has autism. Lucas, my boy. Yeah, I mean, mentally, I always say it's an up and down. You have good days. You have days with bad moments, and I always tell him try to never have bad days. But yeah, I'm doing all right. Out of 10, mentally, I'm not gonna lie, probably like a 7. Financially, I'm getting back up there a little bit. Physically, I'm still doing real good. Body feels good. Shoulders feeling good. The knee was tweaking a little bit today. I had ACL surgery, so
Did it?
a couple of years ago I tore my ACL, but it's not bad. It's just like a little tweak, probably because the snow
Right.
and the weather. But no, I'm doing all right.
He said the snow's coming. I can feel it in my knee.
Well, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
you
man,
really really do. Like when it's
Like-
rainy, like it swells up. Like
I dislocated my shoulder.
Word, you can feel it in your shoulder too.
Yeah, like when it's rainy outside, like I get that feeling. Like when it's rainy or it's
Yeah.
like super cold, like.
Yeah.
And I did it 15 times.
So then this is like
Damn.
it ain't getting worse than that.
Yeah, I dislocated it 15 times.
Yeah, even worse than that. It's all that body checks. It's
I was supposed to have
exactly-
surgery, but
I feel you.
fuck that.
I've been delaying my shoulder surgery
You know
too.
what I
I
mean?
feel you.
It's got better though.
Yeah, that's good.
Like I used to not be able to lift my shoulder up over my head
yeah.
type shit, but
There you
it's
go.
gotten a lot better because I've been, you know what I mean, working on it.
moving
And,
around and
yeah.
shit. Yeah, it's good.
Well, bro, honestly, this is one of the best episodes.
Yeah, thank you for having me, dude.
Bro,
Couldn't have been happier.
Thank you for having me.
That's
For
great.
sure. Like,
I appreciate y'all boys. I fuck with the show heavy
we appreciate that.
since
man.
there was no camera.
Yeah,
the OG fan right here. The OG fan with the
Yeah.
throwback things.
Since
Hell
there was
yeah.
no camera.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
We do enjoy doing it, and especially like when we can have people on and promote what they got going on.
Yeah.
Especially good people like you. Like I'm already feeling good vibes from you. Like I just
Appreciate
met you
it, bro.
today, bro. So
We gotta hang out
for sure.
outside of here.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely, bro.
absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll chop it up for a second after. Yeah, man. I'm gonna say it again for the people that are watching, the people that are gonna tune into the YouTube. We do this for you guys. This is what we like to do. But there's not enough people out there that want to do it for the fans. A lot of people have their own personal vendettas into it. I don't know what he's doing it for, but I don't have any personal vendetta in it. My personal vendetta is I want the people to get
throw me under the
better
bus?
sports. I'm not saying
No, wait, bro, I didn't say that last week. When you keep saying that, throwing to me like I'm over here like I'm about to manipulate my fans. It's like, what are you talking about? bro?
because to be whatever type of, if you're on the same type of time as me, that's great. But if you're doing it so that way we can
I
build-
called you about this
But-
though, right?
Right. But if you're doing it for that reason, that's fine. That's fine. But what I'm trying to get out there is for you guys. The fans of sports, the sports world needs better sports content, and that's what we're here for. And the mental health check-in, if there's anybody who watches the show that needs any advice or just somebody to talk to, hit us up on the Swizz and Pesci page. Hit us up on my personal page. It's just Joe Pesci. You guys can hit me up whenever.
Yeah, let me just clarify. It's Pesci.
Yeah, Pesci. For all
It's
the
not
people-
pesky.
It's not
It's not
pesky.
Pesci.
It's not Pesci. Listen, I'm not getting hot. But if you're a real fan, we say it every episode. It's the beginning of Swizz and Pesci and Swizz. Like, you guys gotta understand. Like, for all the people that hit me up like Pesci, like, you guys don't watch it. And I know you don't watch
AJ,
it. But that's all right.
you
man.
turn us off?
That's all right. But we do this for you guys.
Okay, 2
and
seconds.
This is what it's all about.
I just want to tell them we are going to drop all your platforms, like
Bet.
all your stuff in the
Look for
description.
links.
So
For sure.
you gotta hear them out. You gotta look out January for the EP. I'm super excited to hear it. And
Swizz and Pesci and Swizz.